Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Unabridged on the Primus server. I hope you're doing great. Happy Monday for everyone. I want to show some of the stuff because I want to prepare to modify my entire setup of it there. Before I do that, let me show you what I did in here. I have this wood that I have to put over there. And these two saplings that I got, the Sipiri and the Swamp Gum, these two actually I cannot grow in here, so I'm gonna have to go and find a swamp or a wet biome, something like that, so I can go ahead and get the wood from those. And let me show you in here what I've been doing. There is a couple of changes in here, starting over here. These are the new woods that I got, the cherry wood, ginkgo. This I love, the walnut. This, the mahogany, is really nice, which is kind of weird because it comes from this tree, the yellow Meranti sapling. So I didn't know about that. Anyway, I put here just an exhibition of some of the flowers. I think it looks really nice. In here we can actually put water. There is actually water, if you can see, but for some reason the sorted packs doesn't render the wires, so that's a shame. But if we look at the vanilla texture pack, it will show. In here I put a little house. This is kind of a pub or something like that. Scarecrow, and yeah, this is a house with cooked turkey, some chairs, wine, beer, and that's just anti-block to give it the appearance of something inside. Anyway, that's a little bit of decoration. This is how I want to connect everything. So this will continue probably around the mountain, going around or something like that. If we go to here, I forgot to put the stairs also that I need to put. Let me say hi here. And yeah, that's gonna connect to probably in here. What we have in here, we have a bunch of productions bees already producing a bunch of stuff for us. These are the cuprum for copper. We have the ferrous, we have the stannum, we have the invar, we have the nickel, and we have the lead. So all these are producing stuff for us, which is really, really nice. In here, I don't think I made any more change. Oh yes, I added here. Who left my door open? I added here this custom door, and I added the enhanced portals, so we can right click on wherever we want to go. Let's say Lance Strider. We jump in and we arrive at his base over there, and then we can go to our place, and then I should put a player detector as suggested by Land in here, so the door open, but we can always go through there. Now I didn't show this on camera, and do I have my glasses here? Let me actually ask for the glass. This one here actually you can use, and let me put them on, and I think yeah, enhance portals, that will allow me to see the blocks. Let me just remove here and here. So we need this kind of dimensional bridge stabilizer, which is if we take a look at the recipe here, is this dimensional bridge stabilizer. I'm just getting power to this. Then you create enhance portals. Then you create these location cars that you get 16. So if you use one on this one and then you click on the portal controller, that will be linked together. So getting power from this to there. And then you can right click in here with a wrench that I don't have with me neither. Wrench. Actually, no, I have to ask it from here. Wrench. Okay, let's grab this one. Boom. So we have in here, we have this redstone interface and we have the portal controller, another redstone interface, and I think I'm gonna have to go through the other side to show you this. So let's open up. I don't remember if I put it here. Yeah, let's go open up in here. And you will see I put a repeater that is 128. No, I want it in 32, more than enough. So whenever this guy in here that I cannot see because it's blocking my stuff. So let's open this. So this is set to input, remove portal on pulse, and this one in here is set to output and portal created. Okay, so that's the way this works with this bluestone wire. And that's more than enough time to open the portal and then close it again. But I didn't show, where did I lose a piece? Maybe it's because, let me see, maybe it's this one? No. What? Oh, I put it here. Okay, I put it here. There you go. So I'm gonna put this one back in here. There you go. I didn't show it on camera, derp, because some of the other guys have shown it so many times, so it's not that difficult. But once you create the portal, you click with this with the card in there, and then you can use it and program the stuff. Mine is this one here. Well, it doesn't show in here, but if we go to one of the other guys and we go in here, you will see that mine is all apples. That's my code for those of you guys who want to program on my site. So let's go back in here, and that one over there I haven't finished. I got one of the statues, actually. Was really fun. From where did I put the statues? Maybe I left it over there. Is it here? No, it's not. Okay, let's see if it's in statues. Yeah, this one here. This one was on the Eldritch dimension, I think it's called, which is really nice. I think it will look great, like gargolites on my tower. What do you guys think? Maybe put in some texture. Thinking, I don't know if brick or the same as this one, or we'll figure that out, what kind of texture we can use in there. But I think it will look really cool. Now, let's go back inside. This is, by the way, one of failed experiments. You can get this genetic waste from Gendustry when you try to crossbreed two bees. So it was named Larry. Larry, yeah, Larry's dead. Anyway, let's go back in. Some crazy stuff I've been doing on my mining. Let me show you what I did. On the deep portal, remember we had that mine over, and I started a new mining area. But what I did was start mining that temple. And you know, the ender quarry, actually, when you use it, I haven't finished because I stopped it for a second. When you use it, it will replace everything it mines for dirt. So that way it doesn't generate lag and stuff like that. So, which is great. And what it did is it took everything from this temple and it transformed it in a temple of dirt, which is really nice. Oops, there's no light and I don't have any torches with me. Let me grab one in here. And you will see all inside is a temple of dirt, which is, I think it looks really nice also as well. I don't know. And let me show you what I got from there, because that's really crazy. All the stuff we got in there that I have to order, and the way I did so I can exactly see what is coming from there and not clog my system, is that I send everything to this chest in here. So that way, from this dimensional receiver was going through this chest. I thought it was enough with these 4, but as you can see, it filled my chest with these colored stones, We have a bunch. These are the items from chest inside that, like these and dimensionals and stuff like that. Even swords. The spawners in there, they broke it, and I got a bunch of spawners. Look at all these. Beside all the ores, I got all the structures, bees, the doors, safari nets, books, everything on chest. It's crazy. And now I have to organize. What the hell is this? Knowledge fragment. Okay. Now I have to organize all these because these are full chest, atomic hoe, ladders, chest plates. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh, look at that. Oblivion frames I got from there. Look, how nice. Not that we need it because we're not using the regular apiaries, but it's still nice. Oh, look at that. I already have that one, but nice that we got some trees. Well, and then I stop it here. I could continue, but I was running out of power, and also, yeah, I think it was enough for now. Now, all this is really nice. It's working perfectly, but I want to change everything in here. This is like too clogged for me to work around. In here, for example, this is the line that I think I'm going to use only colored cable so I can identify exactly what line is going. But you see that all these apiaries, industrial apiaries, have these ME import buses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. This line is going this way over there, connecting to this ME drive, so 7, and that connecting to my terminal over there, ME terminal, so that's 8, and that's it. If I add another one of these apiaries with an import bus, it will shut down everything all on this network. This is the network, the subnetwork for the bees. So what I have to add is another ME storage and ME terminal, ME storage and ME interface, like so in here, you see. ME storage, ME interface, so to continue that subnet. But it's kind of I want to change all these. I like the look on in here. In here, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. But in here, I think I'm gonna open up a little bit more. Now, my bees, I want them to put. Let me sleep for a second. I wanted to put it on this side. Now, since those are special bees that already modify, they don't actually need flower. This was for some experimentation, but all these bees, they will grow. The only flower they need is ton. That's the gene I got from the rocky bees. They work day at night. They have cave dwelling. It's called, I think. So what they do? Did I just sleep and somebody made it night? I think it was. Lance Strider messing with me with blood magic. That's probably what happened. So, when you go to blood magic, there is one item that is what is it? I show it on Blindfold. I don't remember. When you click at it, you can make it night. Brink is here. Let's say hi. So they work in rain. They work inside a cave. So I don't really need the apiaries to be outside like that. So I can put it inside a room. But I was thinking, and this is just experimentation. This is where the road is gonna go and continue around the mountain, then going down, etc. It will connect probably to this one over here, and all around the mountain there are gonna be some houses, right? Not only on this side, but also sometimes on this side, like a bigger house that you can go inside, for example, the house in a door like that, go down the stairs in that same house and connect to another path that goes around the mountain here. So something like that. So one of those houses is going to be the guy who produced all the bees and stuff like that, but that's going to be only for show, for decoration. Our real bees are going to be inside, but maybe we can put it outside as well and just throw a pipe on those. So we'll see how it works. So maybe a lot of people online right now. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, and of course we have a bunch of these machines, the logical crafting pipes, a bunch of chests that I haven't organized. We have all these machines not connected. These are not connected. So these I want to automate also, and we have only 4. I want to make like maybe, let's say maybe 3 more to automate that process as well. I want to put a lever on my system right here, maybe, so I can shut down the reactor from there. So, and I was thinking maybe if I do all that offline and show it to you, or if I do it with you. So I think it will be cool to do it with you guys, so you see exactly what's my thinking when I start doing it. So what I'm gonna do right now is remove everything in here. And then once I remove everything, we'll start. I put a couple of chests here. I'm gonna clean this area a little bit to make it bigger. And we'll start doing a bunch of ME system and subnetworks without the use of any of these dense cable that I hate so much. These are ugly, are expensive, and we don't really need them to make subnetworks. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll meet you guys in a second. All right, guys, so let's continue. It was Monday yesterday, and I thought I will be able to finish this episode, but I really was too tired. I've been working a lot. That's why I haven't put a lot of videos. And also, I got distracted yesterday by finishing all these in here. So I managed to put all the path in here that goes all the way over here. This I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably gonna change it because this in here, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This I'm gonna remove the botania, but for now I'm getting some mana. I forgot to put some grass in here. This is gonna be probably an aquarium or like butterflies flying around. This will continue, of course, all the way and go probably over here to this one here. And the other two are other 2 levels that are going to go underneath and surround the mountain. And in here, you can see we have a little area. This is going to be like another house, little house in here. Another one in here. This is where I put my apiaries right now. They're working non-stop, so we're getting some stuff. This you get if we take a look at the use in this, you get these lead grains. But if we go to lead nuggets, I think we can make better. Yeah, this one will be the plum bomb instead of this one. It's gonna be better, so we don't have to craft that. But I can continue. I continue in here all the path that is gonna connect. Probably go up in here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in here, but probably connect a big building here for the Botania maybe, and connect with a bridge to there, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now let me show you inside what I've done. And in here we have then the terminal for the bees, the terminal for the trees, and the terminal for everything is offline now. And I put this ME pattern terminal also in there. And in here we have a big open space right now that I haven't finished. I'm gonna remove all these. I make it all a big area. And this is what I was thinking. I'm gonna put my chest in here. So all this row is gonna be for my main bees and trees. So we're gonna expand that, and actually we can make another row right here, or another one there, or make it go down, etc. So I think I have everything on this chest. I've changed this design a couple of times, not in functionality, but I think it will look good. So let's start by getting the stuff that we're gonna need. Let's start with the energy acceptor. And I'm gonna start with the toggle because I do want lever. I do want to grab being able to turn off the ME system when I'm not online. So and I have all the cable, and I crafted a bunch of smart cable because I think it's gonna be easier to explain when I'm doing this. So I have the blue for the main system, green and red. Actually, no, I didn't want it. Let's see, blue, orange, and green. I'm missing orange? I thought I craft orange. Oh, right there. Okay, orange. And red is gonna be like the power. We're gonna need probably quartz fiber. And let's start with this. So in here, I was thinking maybe putting the power. Let's see here. You know what I'm gonna put first? I think we're gonna yeah, let's open, and I think I'm gonna put it right here. This is gonna be, I think, a good spot. Yeah, we have this area here that's gonna be closed. Maybe I can close it right here, and we're gonna send the power from here, so we can probably put. Actually, let me remove these. Let's put the energy acceptor there, and since this is power, we are gonna actually, let me put the toggle bus here, power in there, and this is gonna go down for the entire ME system. And in there we need to put some conduits to grab maybe this one. I put another one in there, reactor power tap. How are you going? You're doing good. Okay, so let's hook up this one in here, and probably I'm gonna throw it over here. There you go. We can hook up all that, so that should start receiving power. And let's see, do we have any covers? Let me see if I have some covers. I have these. Let me see if those are gonna work, because what I want is to this one, actually we can cover it like that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put it one higher because I wanted at this level. So let me remove this. Let's put one higher, this cable here, and I'm gonna put this in here. Let's put in there. I'm gonna put the toggle right there, and the smart cable right here connecting to this one. And then we should put some covers. So let's put one there, and I'm gonna put the lever right here. So right now it's off. Actually, let me remove this in here and this one in here so we can take a look from underneath. So right now, let me see, is black. So as soon as I move this lever, it should go red. Yes, it is red. Okay, perfect. So now it should start working as soon as we connect, of course, everything. So let me put this cover back in here. And I can throw this in here that we're not going to use right now. So we need to connect the power to these cables here. Now, these are the ME glass cable, the regular ones, but we can hook up, and let's put it like this. So green, blue, orange, and red. Okay, so let me put, and let's bring the green all the way down in here. Perfect. And let's do the same with this one. Okay, and the orange one. Perfect. So we have the three in there. We need to send the power from this one. This is gonna be the green, the power, the red, And I'm thinking I'm gonna just put it like that. This should work. Now we can give some words. So because this is only for power. Whoops. So let me hook up this one there, and this one there. That should give power to this network, and we can now see that we're using 2 channels here, one in here and one in here. And this should be online even if we cannot access anything because it's not connected. So I'm gonna hook up the the green one in here, blue, and this one here. So let's see how we can put it like so. This one goes straight, which is great. Okay, and this one is the blue one. We can hook it up like that. So now this is 2 channels that are using. This is 5 and this is 8, and everything should be working perfectly. Now, in order to expand these, what I can do actually is instead of hooking it like that, I can break this in here. So let's see if we can do it right here and right here. Okay, so let's bring other stuff in here. We have a bunch of ME storage buses and a bunch of interfaces that we can use. So let's go in here and we'll put storage interface. Okay, so this is a storage bus, and I think I'm gonna have to go like that. And no, the other way around. So storage bus interface, and we can connect this cable. So let's put storage bus interface, storage bus interface. So now we can hook up that one in there, and blue and orange. Let's put the blue right there, the orange right there. So now we're back to 3, 2, and 2, which is great, but this one doesn't have power. So we're gonna connect the power like so, and we're gonna use, of course, the red to indicate that this is power, and this should turn on with only 2 channels. This one here and this one here. And this one should be working. The others, no, but at least, come on. So this and this are off, but this one, we should be able to see everything that we have. So in this way, we can actually expand it. And if I put another row right here, in here, I'm not gonna use, I can use this, so I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these ME drive, and it's gonna take a while to fill up a bunch of drives. So for now, I think I'm gonna leave it like this, only using 2 channels, but that will liberate a little bit of channels in here. So I'm gonna do the rest exactly the same way. So you, and a little bit of power in here, and we'll do the same in here. So you, and that should turn on perfect. So now everything is back to normal. We have access to all our stuff. And I did craft a little bit of 164K, 116, and the rest is 4 and 1. I put 164 on each of those, and we managed to grab and put a bunch of stuff in there after. Now in here I have my apiaries. Now I want a way to get all that in there, and I want to see what yeah, this is full already. So all these, I want the honey to go to probably, I don't know if we're gonna process the honey, and that's why if this 64K actually in here is only the combs. So I was thinking, what should we do with all these? That I don't know, but I think I'm gonna throw all the honeys to the this one here, the orange line, and all the rest is gonna go to the blue one, so we can start crafting and doing stuff like that. So let's see how can we hook that up. All right, so let's set up the remote. I brought a cable from there, so we can have some power. And let's connect this image interface. I'm gonna connect it right there. Let's put the player. How do can I put it like that? Yeah, perfect. So that's gonna be the side we connect, and we're gonna need some power for this. So maybe I could put this one right here. Let me remove that one and put it from here maybe. Yeah, let's connect it like that for now. And or maybe I can connect it underneath, so I can put just a little bit a cable. Oops. So maybe I can connect it underneath, like, oh no, has to be the power in here, I guess. Can you connect? No, it doesn't give power like that, so I do need to connect it from here and like that. Yeah, that should start receiving power. So let's put the let's see how we can do this. I'm gonna put you in there. That's the remote order, so it's underneath. I can click it. There you go. Let's put this logistic chassis pipe in there. Let's connect this in here and maybe connect to the power in here. Are you? No, you're not hooking up in there. So I'm gonna need to open this maybe. Whoops. Let's put like that. And basic logistic pipe. I'm gonna need another one, I think. Where did I put all that? Let's see here. Okay, we have some basic logistic pipes. Let's hook up this in here. Now it's all connected. Now we have to right click with this on the remote order, I think, and it should be able to access perfect, to access all our stuff. All right, so far, so good. What else I needed to hook up? I think I need to hook up all my machines upstairs as well. So this in here, maybe. And yeah, this system, so now we have access. So if I turn this off, you will see in 1 second that's gonna go offline. So let me throw a cable in here. How many machines? I think I have another one there, the polarizer. Yeah, that one there. Okay, so we need to put some power. Perfect. And I think I can hook you up not that far away, so give me that. Let's bring the power over here. Probably I'm gonna put some machines, but you know what? I'm gonna put some covers. Okay, no, I don't need you. Let's remove you and hook you up like that. So those machines should start receiving power. Perfect. We can put some covers back in here. And I'm gonna create probably a, do I have some, oh, it's off. Boom. Should come on. Anchor, what is called anchors? Yes, I think it is. So let's make, maybe we have some facades. No, for that, no. I think it's pine. Is this pine? No, lime wood. Okay, lime wood. There you go. So at least now this should be covered. Oh no, this is Ender.io. Okay, okay. We can remove you and put you like this then. Boom, boom, perfect. So now let's throw that in here. We'll take you and we'll put you like that. All right. What else we need? We need to bring these the products from the bees, and I'm gonna send everything to this um, over there. So let's see. Let's bring all this in here. We could probably put a chest for now, and then export everything, or maybe go. Let me see. Maybe we can go underneath. Yeah, let's do that for now. Let's put our ender chest also. I'm gonna put it right here because I don't want to hear the noise of me open it down there, and this should work and put everything on my stuff. So if I throw the honey slices, the 10 of them, they should go to my perfect. They're coming right here. And I think I'm gonna put some speed accelerators in there as well. So capacity, yeah, let's put 2 capacity, 2 speed accelerators in this chest right here. So boom, boom, perfect. That will work. Right, I'm gonna put the ME port right here to the blue one. The cell workbench, those require power, so I can actually I'm gonna put it right here. It's not connecting. And the ME chest, actually, I don't want to connect it to anything because it's just for testing, but it does require power, I think. So let's just give it a try. I think it does require power in order. Yes, it does. So what I'm gonna do is just throw the red power to that one. And since it's another color, it's not gonna connect to that one, but at least we can read whatever we have in there. So let's put this back in here. Yeah, I don't want to connect to any of my networks because it's just for organizing this stuff. So we might as well. This one does have to be connected to this one or whatever, or to this one. Whatever we need, we can move it around actually. And so if I put that one in there, that one in there, I think that should look good for now. All right, so let's bring everything to this chest for now, and we'll hook up the bees network in here and the blue network in here, I think. Yeah. So we still have a couple of channels to work with, so we don't need to expand. And let's import in here and in here to our system. Now I'm gonna throw a little bit of capacitor cars and acceleration cars. I don't think we'll need it, but you know what? Before I do that, actually, let me remove this and this, and let's see what we get first. So, whoops. Okay. So if we go in here, we should say to extract. There you go. Perfect. Same in here. All right here and right here. So let's see what we get. We're getting on that chest. We should start getting a bunch of stuff, and this one, of course, is set to, come on, set to insert. Yeah, so now we're getting a bunch of iron, tin, ferrous, copper. Perfect. So we're gonna get a bunch of stuff in here. Nice. Look at how wonderful. So let's put some of these. So let me remove actually this and this. And let's put to import and import right here. So this is going to the blue. Let's throw now these capacitor cars and let's start filtering. So for the blue, I want all the ingots. So we want the iron, we want the copper, we want the tin, we want the ferrous, we want the invar, iron, copper, tin, ferrous, invar. Perfect. Invar. Am I missing something? Let's see. Iron, copper, tin, ferrous, and invar. Iron, copper, tin, ferrous, and invar. Okay, perfect. And on the other one, we're gonna grab the lead, the honey, the rocky, and I think that's it for now. So let's filter all these in here. Perfect. This one and this one. And on this side, we're gonna filter, let's put these two. We're gonna filter the honey, the rocky, and the lead. Actually, the lead, that's the only one because these two actually give. And maybe I should set up, yeah, to start squeezing these to honey. And maybe, yeah, this one here, I don't think I'm gonna use. This is the lead grains that you need to autocraft. So maybe what we can do with the lead is actually put a filter, send the lead to an RF tool autocrafter. I think it's called crafter tier 3. Yes. And craft it into dust. And that way we can send, yeah, centrifuge, craft it into dust, and then send this one directly to make an ingot. But for now, you know what? I'm going to put it all in here. So this tree and this tree, let's hook up together that and that. That should start sucking up everything. Perfect. And should be going to the right place. So ingots, no, not ingots, nuggets. Although we're not gonna see any movement right now because it's finished probably. And comes should be all here. Do we have any comes? These are the old ones, so I can probably throw this in here, all this in here. Comes, yeah, which should take out everything from here. And these are Bimo plenty, but I'm gonna still put them on the B side. So let's see. And this bunch of invars that we got before, actually, I should put them all in here. All right, so I think it's working right now. So everything I put in here will filter depending on what we're putting. We can put a little bit more of these apiaries in here maybe, but I think that the good ones we're gonna put inside because they can work with the flower is actually rocks. So this should be okay. I think it's clean. And let's see, in here we don't have any more nuggets. Everything is gonna go directly here. So if we take a look at the nuggets here, we should have a ton. Look at that copper. Let's see how much we can make with all the copper nuggets. Oh boy, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 stacks, 6 stacks of copper, which is really nice. Really, really nice. Even ferrous, we have a bunch as well. Let's see how many. There you go. That's how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 4 and something. All right, guys. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode. It's kind of late already for me. So, but I think so far it looks a little cleaner than how it was before. I'm gonna still try to finish all this area. The trees are going great. The bees are going awesome. I'm gonna start moving all my bees since most of them are modified already. I'm gonna start moving some of my bees over there, and we have these awesome bees that I was waiting for. That yeah, this is full, so I do need to move this bee. These are gonna give me the ender pearls, and probably I'm gonna do the ender power on the next episode or something like that, so we can improve upon that. And since we have now a bee that is gonna start producing my enders for me, ender pearls, which is really nice. Also, she produced pulverized shiny metal that we can use to get shiny ingots, which is really nice. And Enderium comb, this is a beautiful bee, beautiful bee. Enderium, this we can put in magma crucible to get resonant ender. Really nice, really nice. Oh man, this is full secluded. Yes, I'm working towards the yellorium one, so we can produce a bee that is gonna go with these. Oh, the platinum. Also we have papaya pollen. Well, okay guys, so that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if I haven't been putting a lot of videos lately, but as I said, I have a lot of work this time of year, but I'm gonna do my best to try to be put at least once every 2 days. All right guys, thank you so much and see you next time. Bye bye.